Well, since our last interview, the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock slap happened.
Mm.
Have you ever been nominated for an Academy Award yourself?
No.
Okay. Have you been to the Oscars?
No.
Okay. But you're in the same business, obviously.
Yeah, I don't like award shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you saw that slap happen, what did you think?
I didn't see the slap happen.
Did you watch it afterwards?
I don't watch the Oscars.
Okay.
I've seen the pictures and everything, and I've seen some, and I've put myself at arm's distance from it because I don't like being upset. I can't stand bully shit, right? So,
and to me, that was some bully shit.
Yeah.
You have a guy that's 6'2", probably about 220, muscular, and another guy that's probably about 5'9", probably weighs about 160 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
The guy on stage is a comedian. And as you know, I mean, I've been to a lot of comedy shows. When I sit in the front row, I'm going to get roasted, especially if they recognize me. Yeah. I get roasted at comedy shows all the time. It is what it is. You put yourself in that position. So Chris Rock made a couple of jokes about Jada and her being bald. The G.I. Jane joke. Will Smith laughed along with it initially, but then afterwards, clearly his wife wasn't happy with it. So he goes and slaps Chris Rock, sits back down and says, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Then he goes and wins the award for Best Actor for King Richard. And he goes and parties the night away. To me, the thing that bothered me really was that he slapped who he knows he could slap. Right? I remember Jazzy Jeff did an interview recently where he goes, "No, you know, if Mike Tyson was on stage, Will Smith would have done the same thing." And I do not believe that. Not 1%.
Of course not.
If you were on stage and Will Smith...
Just stop it.
It's just not a conversation, is it? Do you at all, though, applaud Chris Rock's, maintaining his composure and actually reading off the nominees and going about his day? And
yeah, I mean, dude, it's like there's certain things. The picture, that picture fucked with me deeply because that picture got plastered on everything. It was like on the front of everything, and it hurt me to the soul. Just hurt me to the soul, man. It really bugged me. To see that man get slapped and humiliated like that.
Do you know Chris Rock?
No. I mean, I've met him several times.
Okay.
It's crazy. I've got like, I got this kind of, sometimes I think about TK and myself. We've got these Forrest Gump things. We were around during all these things. I was doing extra work on Saturday Night Live when Chris Rock was on there, and we, encountered with. He wouldn't remember that,
right?
But yeah, man. Yeah, that bugged me a great deal. And
what about Will Smith? Do you know him?
No, I don't know.
Don't know him.
I've met him.
Yeah, I don't know either person. So yeah. I really don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just looking from the outside looking in. There was no way, like if The Rock was presenting, ain't a damn thing would have happened.
Yeah. We
or if he would have judged someone bigger, they would have put that mic down and tackled them and did what they got to do.
Yeah, man. But the theme here today, I think, is, if you didn't get that shit balanced out before you got power,
right,
that's what's going to take you down. And I swear, it's the same theme throughout.
Yeah.
Whatever you didn't do your work before you got power, that's what takes you down. There's some work that he didn't do before that moment that came back to bite him. I had to do work, my whole female situation and how I thought everything was about my, sexual prowess and dominating women and all that type of stuff. If I didn't get that shit fixed, I wouldn't be in the marriage that I am today.
Yeah.
So it's a theme, man. It's like, hopefully you figure it out before you get powerful, because there ain't going to be a whole lot of people around you that's going to be equipped to check you. That's my mom, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And my friends who going to agree with anything I say, even if I'm like full of shit, you know? But that's what the wills and everybody's dealing with. That their world, I mean, I wasn't prepared for my world to change, and the people that supposed to keep me in check, they're drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, so I do, and I don't, you know, it's not an excuse, but I do understand the situation and the world that they start to build, where you think whatever whims you have is justified. It's a byproduct of power.